So about these Turdbergens. Alright, and we're back. Scaling this terrible, terrible mountain. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And we were talking about college.
Yeah, and how, well, how it's a mixed bag.
It is.
My experience was not particularly great.
Mine...
I feel like... Alright, well... I feel like the best way to describe your experience was that, like, the education was fine. Maybe not everything else.
Yeah, I was only, you know, homeless for a little while because my ass of an ex dropped a leaf without letting me know. It's fine. Oh, God.
We're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Death by boulder.
Flattened. No, yeah, I would agree, like, and I feel like something that not a lot of people talk about is if your home life isn't okay, it is almost impossible to do well grade-wise. Because, like, the last year of college for me was really, really rough. Like, I was not in a good place. My dad had a cancer diagnosis. He's fine. Everything's okay. But it was still cancer. And my dog died. And my ex was not great. He wasn't great all before either, to make that clear, but particularly in that year, not good. And so I just had a really rough time, so I don't think I got above a C. No, wait, I did. The only class I got above a C in was the long-term project class. And that was like our senior capstone class, which just about everyone had one. Like every major had a senior capstone at my college. At least if you were in a science degree. And that class I got an A in and won an award for.
Oh, look at you being schmancy.
That was pretty baller. I wasn't expecting to win it. I didn't think my thing was that great. And so a friend told me that I looked like Miss America when they said that I won, because I just like did the like classic like hands in front of the face like, oh my god. I genuinely was so surprised. I just was like, what?
That's fun.
It was very funny. And what's funny was like, here's how convinced I wasn't gonna win. I didn't start the timer. Okay, starting now. We'll just end a little early. I took it upon myself because I helped out with the department that I was in. I just like started taking photos for the event because that's something I just did for fun. Was I would take photos of their event and they'd put it up on the website and be like, oh yeah, here's this event going on. So I just grabbed the department camera and was walking around like taking photos. Like I wasn't part of it at all. I don't even think I stood near my poster.
Damn.
Yeah. And then they said I won. I was like, what?
Yeah, I think the only class I did any good in was I had to take calculus, and I like aced the class. That was like the only one I did any good at, because I slipped through. Oh, I'm dead. No breaks. No breaks. No breaks. I slept through a lot of classes and didn't really study and didn't really read my textbooks, and in general was just a really bad student.
You were also severely depressed, though, so, like...
Yeah.
Give yourself, like, a little bit of a break. That was probably when you were at your worst.
Probably. I was also working part-time, and just, like, everything was not great.
No one fucking talks about how working any job at all while also in college is hell.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, the people who I know who really succeeded and had, like, the 4.0 whatever, GP, or 3 point... anything above a 3, they pretty much...
If you got to either live or close enough to drive to campus and not have to work.
Yeah, exactly. That was the requirement there. Like, and honestly, like, when me and Luke have a kid and they inevitably go to college or whatever, or they don't have to. I don't care. You know, like, whatever they want to do. I just knew at the time what I wanted to do. I needed a degree to do it, and I don't even do it now. I mean, it certainly helped me get the job I have, but it's kind of just a tad bit ironic that, like, I don't even do the thing I was trying to do. But anyway,
Is it weird that, like, and I really mean no ill will in this, but I kind of hope your kid's dumb.
Oh no.
like I feel like it would be so great if you just had, like, a dopey kid.
So I've determined this already because, like, me and Luke have certain things that we're, like, really smart with, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's really good at, like, engineering things and, you know, figuring things out, but he could also be a bit of a derp. And I'm really good in other ways. Like, we're very complementary as a couple in that, you know, what one can't do, the other can do pretty well. So if you made, like, a pundit square of, like, our smarts,
there's like a 1 in 4 chance that they get nothing.
Yeah, they get both dumb parts of me and Luke. And I will love them to death, even if they're dumb as a brick, and they get, like, all the stupid parts of us. I hope they get at least, like, 1 or 2 of the good parts, but, you know, even if they get...
Maybe they'll just be really dumb, but, like, really good looking.
I mean, they got Luke's genetics going for them, so yeah.
But that would just be so great if they were just dopey.
I mean, yeah.
I don't remember if I'm supposed to jump for this or not. Okay. I don't really... No, don't I have to, like... I think I have to catch this guy. Maybe? I don't know. You can keep
anyway,
talking, I don't...
I can't remember what I was talking about. Other than not using my college degree at all for what I do now.
I think okay, so it unlocks the star for me.
That's nice. But I will say, I don't regret my degree at all. I'm glad I got it. And I actually did enjoy classes and learning. I love learning new things.
I liked learning, but I didn't enjoy learning the stuff that was completely irrelevant to what I wanted to do at the time.
Right.
Which is still something I would like to do, which was make video games. So I went to school for computer sciences, because it was kind of like the safe choice of like, I want to program and make games, but if I can't work for a game company, computer science, I can get in with any software company, essentially.
Right.
Presumably. It was the safer choice than, like, you know, going to a gaming degree.
Yeah. Which is now a very oversaturated market.
Yeah, it's not great, but so I like the computer science and the math and all that kind of stuff, but I had to take like some like really dumb electives. Like my first semester I had to take astrology, and then I also had to take psychology, which I was not a fan of. Astrology is the wrong word. Astronomy.
There
Sorry.
we go. I was like,
I realized it like 30 seconds after I said it. I was like, wait a minute. Astrology's the hippie thing.
yeah. No, yeah, that can be really frustrating. Like, for my degree, I had to take a bunch of, like, sociology things that had nothing, you know. I'm not upset I took them, because now, like, when I get into a more politically or social argument, I could kind of be like, well,
Right. Which is like, I understand the purpose of like liberal arts and having a well-rounded knowledge of a lot of different things. I certainly understand that, but it's really frustrating when you
are
know
paying like
when you're
$400
paying
a credit.
yeah, when you're paying a lot of money and you know, at least at the time, you know what you're trying to learn, and then you can't. You're basically not allowed to learn it. They put the brakes on you learning what you want to know.
Yeah.
Which
College
is just...
can be very frustrating that way, and like,
But you know, if you know what you want to do and you stick it out, it can be very rewarding. So
yeah, I would say like, if you're gonna go to college, pick one, take time to think about it. Like, honestly, my recommendation for anyone now, it would be go to community college first. You're not missing anything. If it's a good community college, for sure. If you have a sucky community college, you know, it might be worth to go 2 years to an actual school. But not that community college is an actual school, but I mean like a full degree school. But like, honestly, if you can just go to community college for 2 years and think about what the hell you want to do with your life, do that. Go to college with a clear idea in your head, in your mind, of what you want, and I think you'll have a better time. Because like, when I initially went in as a psych major, and then I switched to biology, and then I switched to computer science, and then I finally landed on my actual degree.
I didn't know you started with psych.
Yeah. I ended with a psych minor still, because I had so many credits in it, and I got to take really fun like, the cool thing about getting a minor, I will say, get a minor in something you like, because with a minor I was able to take some really fun electives. I got to take abnormal psychology, which was fascinating. You're having a hard time here.
Yeah, I'm also not 100% sure where I need to go for this one. I think it's the one behind the waterfall, but I'm
not sure.
Oh, like, I mean, like, I'm gonna go for the one for the waterfall, but I don't think it's the one.
The one you're getting.
Yeah, the one with the clue presented.
Right. Well, yeah. So I got to take abnormal psychology. So that was like, you know, your schizophrenics, your manic depressives. Basically, you know, how did we figure out these were a thing, and how did we start treating them? What are the most effective treatments? What are the things you do not want to treat them with?
See, that
really
might have
cool.
been interesting to me. I'm done.
Regular psychology is a little boring.
It's so boring, and I spend so much time on Freud.
Oh yeah, and Freud is like not... No breaks.
It's just like, it's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, you can respect what he did for the field, but like, a lot of his work just doesn't apply anymore.
Yeah.
Like that we have better science.
Yeah, exactly. I also took, I did a little bit of developmental psychology, which is, I think, something every parent should look into, because I see so many parents getting mad at their, like, 5-year-old kid for not being able to do logical reasoning, that their brain doesn't even develop the ability to do logical reasoning until they're, like, 9.
Right.
And it's just, it's sad, because it's like, no, your kid literally, the chunk of their brain that does this doesn't exist.
Right.
Like, it's just not there. So I think taking developmental psychology, even just one little course as a parent, would result in a lot less frustration as a parent, because it's like, no, like, your kid literally can't do this right now. Their brain is not. Wow.
Yeah, I can see that. If I could get, I wish I could get like a degree in like absurd knowledge about serial killers. I feel like I could very easily get that degree.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but my last psychology election course that I got to take, that was really fun, was Human Sexuality. Which, boy howdy, that was a class.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, I can imagine that be.
It was great because, yeah, it's super interesting, and the teacher was hilarious, but we were all trying really hard to be professionals, and he was not. He was also like 60 years old, short, with a bit of a pot belly, and he was talking to us about like dirty limericks and stuff. Oh, that was in the textbook. The textbook had a footnote, right? And you know, footnotes are normally like, for more information, look at these other textbooks.
Right.
No, the footnotes in this were like, there's a dirty limerick about this very thing.
That's.
It was the
all right.
best textbook I'd ever got. I still have it. I've kept that textbook because I'm like, I'm not getting rid of this textbook. This is the best textbook in the world.
Out of curiosity, was there anyone in your class that like took it and was just like wanted to go in and try and prove that like homosexuality isn't real or something like that?
No one.
Like, was there anyone being like a turd burglar about it?
I'm gonna leave that to answer that on the next episode.
All right, more about Turdbergen then.
More about Turdbergen in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more human sexuality strange stories.